So here we have the Fujifilm medium format camera. It's called the GFX 50S2, and it's known for its film simulations. So you can get these great filmic looks that emulate Fujifilm film stock. This is the Fujifilm Instax. It's the Mini 40. It's a great instant film camera.
Okay, so second question is.
This is Super 8 film. B&H EDU offers discounts on Kodak motion picture film of 16 millimeter and 35 millimeter. I brought the Super 8 to showcase some celluloid and to teach students a little bit about how Kodak film works. And they can get a discount on Kodak 16 millimeter film as well as 35 millimeter motion picture film. These are B&H lens cloths, and this is a ceramic, pardon me. This is a Sekonic light meter. Thank you so much for having us.
So first thing we have here is our lenses. Sony has 70 plus lenses for mirrorless, the biggest assortment out of lenses out of any manufacturer. Some of the highlights of the lenses probably would be the new 85 millimeter 1.4 or G Master 2. Really fast autofocus, very sharp. Here we can start off with the A7C Mark II. A7C Mark II is a full frame camera, photo first, video second. Really big full frame sensor. Can do it has a 33 megapixel sensor. Then it's able to do 4K video up to 60 frames a second. And this camera may look very similar, but it is different. This is the 6700. That's a Super 35 sensor, so a little smaller sensor, but does really great video and photo, and has a 26 megapixel sensor. And then here we have our ZV lineup. Our ZV lineup is our vlogging cameras. So they have specific features that are good for people creating TikTok reels, YouTube videos. Really good cameras to just pick up and shoot, then create your content right away. Great for shooting vertical video of yourself as well as a horizontal video. Then over here we have our FX series of cameras. FX30 starting out, which is our Super 35 cinema camera. Really good for Super 35, has two base ISOs, base ISO of 800 and 2500. So really, I would say the most popular one after the FX30 would be the FX3. That camera has been used in like movies like The Creator, and then also the newest season of The Severance. And this camera has a base ISO of 12,800. And then we have the FX6, which is very much like the FX3, except it has our variable ND. And last but not least, our video camera, the Z200, which has a very large zoom, I believe a 25 times optical zoom, as well as a variable ND, and a lot of the same recording formats as the FX6. And then we have our microphones. This is ECM W3. This is a 2 microphone kit. One portion goes on the camera, and then you have a microphone for each person you're interviewing. Then we have some more microphones that work off the UHF signal, which delivers a little better audio quality at 24-bit audio and true diversity microphone that you're able to use in a lot of different environments. Okay, that's basically it. That's a memory card reader. It works with SD and CF Express Type A.
So we can start out with the latest 12K camera that we have, the Ursus Cine it's called. And this camera right here is a large format sensor, shoots 16 stops of dynamic range. And you can do an LPL mount on that for the lens, or you can do an EF or a PL. And again, that's a large format sensor, so it's going to be for high-end motion pictures, high-end television. It comes with a kit. So if you get the kit here, you're going to get the media module with 8 terabytes of storage, viewfinder, a few other bells and whistles. 16,000 for this. If you get the camera just by itself, it's 7,000. And then we have other cameras here that we can show off. We don't have all of our cameras here, but then we do have a few others. This is the Micro Studio camera, $1,000, and it is 4K, and people use that for, well, they still use it for high-end television or motion pictures, but they also use it for reality television, places that you really want to put a small camera kind of hidden away, side of a car, inside of a car, motorcycles, way up high locations, that kind of thing. Back here we have what's called a video assist, so you can record and play out onto SD card, and then you have your professional connections here for SDI, HDMI, audio connections, and then also 2 battery slots on the back. And then our latest, another one of our latest cameras is the Pixis, and that is a full frame sensor, comes in the box form here, and we have a number of rigs that you can set it up for. And then of course there's third parties that make rigs like this too to hook it up. And that'll come in a, yeah, you can grab it. It'll come in a L mount, PL, or EF. And this is the Blackmagic Cinema 6K camera. It's actually just like the Pixis, just in a more DSLR shaped camera, kind of like our Pocket 6K Pro camera that we had. It was the Super 35 sensor. This one is a full frame sensor, just like the Pixis. And then moving down here, we have DaVinci Resolve. The software is on the computer here. Of course, you can edit, you can do effects, you can do coloring in it, even audio. Fairlight Audio is built in there. But we have a micro panel that we're showing off here, and you can slip in a tablet back here, an iPad, and it goes. That's one of our ATEM mini switchers. We make a number of different ATEM switchers, all the way from these models that are the minis. You can go in either HDMI or SDI connections in the back. You do 4 inputs on this, all the way up into our high-end switchers that you can do 20 inputs or 40 inputs, like a 1ME, 2ME, or even a 4